how the universe puts you to the test before your reality shifts. Before anything in your world transforms, you must first be broken. This isn't by accident or misfortune, but by a hidden law of growth. The universe, or what some refer to as fate, logos or divine reason, won't grant you transformation without first demanding proof. Proof that you're prepared. Proof that your will is stronger than your hurts. Proof that your mind can stay steady even as the world shatters around you. This is not punishment. It's purification. Marcus Aurelius, in the quiet of his meditations, whispered to himself, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." And so, obstacles are placed before you by the universe, not to halt you, but to reveal you. Before you can become uncheckable, you must be shaken. Before you become wise, you must endure the pain of foolishness. Before you receive peace, you must survive the storms without turning into the storm yourself. And we understand this, don't we? The most significant changes in our lives never arrived gently. They were born in silence, in solitude, during nights where we questioned everything, including ourselves. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." So when the tests arrive, and they will don't plead for their end, stand firm, observe, listen to what your pain is trying to teach you. You might lose things, people might depart, your comfort might vanish, but what endures is your character. And that, according to Epictetus, is the only thing you truly possess. The universe doesn't test the weak to see them fail. It tests the chosen to prepare them. Because new realities demand a new version of you. Not the one dependent on approval. Not the one guided by ego or fear, but the one who has suffered silently and chosen not to become bitter. The one who burns without losing their light. This is what we become through these trials. Silent warriors, unseen giants, unbreakable nines, encased in calm bodies. And once we pass, once we've been emptied of illusions, only then are we given the gift. A new reality, not because the world changed, but because we did so. When your reality starts to unravel, don't curse the heavens. Look inward, because perhaps, just perhaps, it's not falling apart. It's falling into place. Pain that repeats is a lesson you're ignoring. When the same wounds reopen repeatedly, when the same betrayals appear with new faces, it's not the world punishing you. It's the universe speaking through repetition. A lesson. Unlearned becomes a cycle, and a cycle left unbroken becomes a cage. The Stoics taught that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. But when we refuse to listen to reality, it intensifies. As Epictetus warned, you may be unconquerable if you enter into no combat in which it is not in your power to conquer. In other words, you're not being tested again. You're being given another chance, not to react the same way, but to rise above it. So if the same pain finds you, stop blaming. Start understanding. Because when you respond differently, you finally become different. The silence before the shift, before every major transformation in life, there's a peculiar quiet, a stillness, a solitude, a withdrawal from noise, from comfort, from people. This isn't isolation. This is preparation. Seneca once said, "No man was ever wise by chance, and no transformation ever arrives without silence." That eerie calmness you feel, it's your soul making space. The universe doesn't shout when it's about to alter your path. It whispers. It tests your capacity to remain steady, to stay disciplined when nothing seems to be moving. So when you feel disconnected, when everyone walks away and nothing around you seems alive, don't fear it. You're not breaking down. You're breaking. Free Doc, remember, the battle isn't external, it's within. And those who master themselves never have to fear what comes next. If this resonated with something silent inside you, Join this path of quiet power. Because in a world that reacts to everything, we endure in silence and win in the shadows. Until next time, stay still, stay sharp, stay unshaken. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to the CHNNEL for more Stoic wisdom to guide your journey.